Now we're going to kick things off though. Taimou on the Soldier, 76. It's actually going to be a triple DPS approach for Spain. No D.Va again. Taimou can be set up here to do so much damage.
And this is more of the same here. Finland went straight up the gut yesterday, and now they're doing the same here to Spain. Going straight up the middle, pure brute force. Winghaven taking a lot of damage, has to disengage early, and Finland right now just making the way through, and there it is.
That's the pick. Lynx are coming through on the Genji. We were waiting to see that one come out, and it's been effective thus far. The Genji and the Soldier 76 from Finland have taken down their direct counterparts, and that means 2/3 of the damage core from Spain is gone. That was beautiful stuff. The Fire Strike to take down Winghaven, and now with the Cone of Silence in front, Taimou wants to press forward. He's not going to use attack visor, seeing the Transcendence come out of the fight. The Pulse Bomb did eventually find Fraggy, but Bromas is punished for it. A second kill with attack visor. Make it 3 to Helix Rocket to follow up, and Neptuno is dashed to the 4 wins.
Speaking of Toxican, this is a day where he could redeem himself. He's on the Genji. He has the Blade. Finland looking around, but here comes Blade from Toxican.
Fraggy doesn't really care too much right now. He's got that Earth Shadow. Toxican's found 2. Fraggy needs to pull the trigger now. He hasn't able to find a kill quite yet. Dak finally goes down. Toxican follows after, but Taimou kills himself with that Helix Rocket again, probably bouncing off of Winghaven, who then follows up with the kill on Zappos.
Winston isn't lined up. Here comes the Transcendence. Spain diving in deep. Linkser holds on to the Blade, waiting for that Transcendence to fade. Now to the back he goes. The Blade is out. Looking for targets, but no, gets juked. Not getting what he wants here at all. Still in hot pursuit of Harryhook, but Harryhook running for his life, and he has successfully given Linkser the rope-a-dope. This is actually crazy right now. Spain is a minute 20 away from a hold on second point in Nabani. Again, we do not see holds here all that often. Meanwhile, Taimou looking, probing for weakness really as Finland regroups here. Was a little bit far out, did get punished, but the next fight is already underway.
Oh, that's not good. Neptuno gets picked off by the Zap. Zappa self-destruct. He's not mobile enough to get away from it. Zoper finds 2 in this fight. A huge involvement from him. And finally, Finland build up enough momentum. They were spinning their tires for the last minute or so. Eventually, they get across the line, but this is a little bit slower than they would have liked coming in. That's devastating. Lynx gets picked off with a headshot from Neptuno. The Zenyatta Maestro is at work, and now we're into overtime. Taimou's going to get forced out here. The defense matrix in his way. Toxican's finally playing D.Va. It's happening. And now Spain look like they're going to be holding on. Harry finds 2. The Transcendence from Finland comes in a little bit too late.
Oh my goodness, Toxic on the D.Va. This is what Spain needed all along. They're able to push right back. The victory Transcendence is out. And Finland right now may not get this payload to the very end. They're stalling it out. They're hoping for a prayer. But overtime is ticking down. The attackers are down. And Spain holding before last.
Now getting pressured out. Pulse Bomb was dropped behind him. It's not going to connect. Lynx is going to have to come back again and try another day. But Bromas has done better than him. He's found Zappos on the other side of the map. Kills are being traded out, but the Pulse Bomb finds time with Toxican disguise, and now he's to rule.
Bromas right now is feasting in and around the outskirts, getting the kills he needs, while Toxican is the big distraction in the sky. Spain, finally.
Transcendence on the ground. Toxican's going to boost himself forward with the Concussive Blast. And now the barrage's coming in. It's going to find 1. Zupe falls down. Not much he can do about the onslaught of many, many rockets over a few seconds. And that'll do the job. Ultimates were used there by Spain to come forward, but it's given them free passage for the most part. They're just going to clear the sneaky tanks off this payload.
This has been incredible from Spain. Non-stop momentum from them. Though Taimou is able to come back in and get Harryhook, doesn't have the biggest support coming in as Bromas is having a much better day. Toxican from downtown dispatches Taimou, and this is awesome. Taimou comes in with the attack visor.
Attack visor being used, and Toxican's giving it a lot of respect. He's staying back behind the payload to block line of sight. Pulse Bomb connects. 2 for Bromas. That's what we're looking for. Taimou and Kinnel fall by the wayside. He's going to try and find a 3rd. You better believe he does. What a recovery for Bromas today after yesterday. And Spain are on a roll. That's right, Transcendence to follow things up. Toxican kills himself. He must have shot a wall or a Winston in his face. That's far from ideal. He actually got the barrage, and it didn't work out. It blew up in his face like a badly cooked lasagna in the oven. I have to see in what order these ultimates are going to be brought out. Harry is ready to let rip.
They're rolling right in. Spain looking to take this map to start things out. Toxican is in with the Blade. The barrier keeping Spain alive, but Finland, it's a nice disengage, but not enough. Toxican demeching the D.Va, leading the way. Harryhook piling on with attack visor, and they are ripping through the Finns right now. Only 3 members left alive, but one is a Zenyatta. Transcendence buying time.
Lynx needs to do something with this though. We can't just sit on the payload and stall things out. That was good. Timing from the back lines. Attack visors coming in. This is going to force Spain back. There's still 40 seconds, so in this round, the boot could have been nasty to get Finland off the payload, but it doesn't work, and they will re-establish some control. Now it's getting spicy. One more chance for the Spaniards now. Harryhook going to put down the body. Field is being harassed here by Fraggy out, and he's trying to get towards the backline. Spain are being corralled into this small room. This is not good at all. Primal Rage going to be coming out, and Lynx has found Bromas. That's a tracer down, and Finland have 1 extra tracer on top of Spain. Self-destruct sent vertically up. Now the Transcendence in over the fight for Spain as they brawl it out.
Transcendence giving Spain extra hope here. They might be down Bromas, but they still have 5. fighting back and forth. Fraggy very low, has to leap out. Space Grid from Spain, and they drop the beat. They're still staying in here in this fight. Finland, they have to back out, but not too much. The payload's moving forward, you gotta get in there. No! Finland not able to get back there in time, and Spain taking the first map. It is laying the day for it, but Spain is also very spread out. They're not really able to capitalize even as the Transcendence fades. But Toxican freelancing, the barrage comes in, and it's a big one. 3 kills coming in from Toxican, and he might have been on his own, but he found a way to clean up. I just don't know if the rest of his team is still alive to make use of it.
Well, attack fires, you can hear it ringing out from Taimou. He's actually off the point towards the right, and he's helped by Linkser. They deal with Broma, so despite the heroics of Toxican, 3 kills, a D-suit of the Diva, he is still going to be covered over by the DPS players of Finland, who were the last to fall to them.
There's no support ultimates though for Finland, so Toxican, the world is his oyster. The blade is ready, and will he bring it out right now? Yes, he does. He's going in.
Oh my god, so juicy, so many kills for Toxican. They're all just sitting there waiting for it, and he's going to put them up with a meat hook. 3 down with the Dragon Blade, easy as you like. Not only both supports go down, but also Taimou. That's filthy.
Harry right now trying to keep Spain in this. They use the sound barrier. 4 still alive on the point. 4 for Finland. It is 4-4. Overtime ticking down. They had to touch the point, but now Finland dropping the beat themselves, moving in. But Bromas, a key post bomb that might have put it over the edge.
It might keep them alive here. He's got Dak to work with right now, and you can see that Taimou can't stay alive inside the fighting field. The first round going over towards Spain. Pulse bomb for Linkser here. A lot of offensive ultimates on the field right now, Zippy. This is going to be a bloodbath in this fight. Taimou opens up, though. He's found the head of Bromas. What a brilliant way to start the fight for a McCree-based team. Linkser doesn't quite connect the pulse bomb, but Winghaven gets crushed under the weight of Zuppe and the rest of Finland.
Transcendence coming in, Spain being awfully aggressive here. It's going to draw the Transcendence from Finland, so both teams feeling awfully good and enlightened. Transcendences are fading, but it is high noon. Taimou looking for targets, zoning people out, as Linkser was able to get Bromas, so Finland making this a much better fight here. So
yeah, Harryhook gets caught out there. You can see straight on in comes Winghaven to try and get an bit of extra damage, or maybe make some pancakes out of Finland, but it doesn't work out. Spain definitely need to deal with the threat of Taimou right now. We go slow. The pulse striker coming in from Harryhook. He's got to be so careful. It might be short-lived here for this McCree, but Fraggy finds that Chino very early on. You can see Taimou very quickly just rolling away from the Dragon Blade. It will be a pending doom. He actually picks up Toxican, I believe, with the flash. No, it was a shot. Doesn't matter. Now Taimou up on the point, and we're into overtime.
We are in the overtime, but Taimou so much space to work with, rolling around. He is a dancer here on the battlefield. His 6-shooter is his partner, and he is ripping through Spain. Finland able to use that McCree and stay alive. Here in the control center, we are going to a 3rd and final round here in Lijiang. It will be settled in the garden.
The Transcendence is going to be a necessity for Finland to get over towards this point, and so far it's done the job. Spain come in with a bit of a later Transcendence now. The Baron's coming through, but no one's there to see it.
The later Transcendence is very good for Spain. It's the way you want to trade out Transcendences. They're able to re-engage and immediately push Finland back. Finland just wasn't able to do enough damage in the time span of their own Transcendence, and as a result, they're not going to get on this point again. And for Spain, a little bit of cleanup left here, Uber, but that should give them the map.
Yeah, the overtime is in effect currently. There is a very angry Winston on the point, but for some reason Fraggy jumps off. He's hoping to maybe get back in, but he misses the window! He can't get on towards the point. He has to take the front door.
But the Primal Rage comes in, and here's the key part. Neptuno still has Transcendence. He's going to pop it right now. Both teams Transcendence at the same time. It's a wash. Spain, though, in good position. Pulse Bomb out from the offense, does not connect. Bromas still has his, and he's rolling to the back.
Harryhook finds attack, finds a kill there. It's going to be back and forth stuff, but Harry gets another one. Taimou now needs to do better, but he's not able to match him. Neptuno with 2, the headshot on towards Kittle here, and Spain are going to hold on. There's only 7 seconds, and that's not going to be enough time for Finland to get there. Beautiful stuff from the Spaniards. They shut the door in the face of Finland once again.
Finland right now has to play almost perfect. If they go down in numbers on a single fight, that could be enough just from attrition alone. They must take these fights decisively. They must outflank and outsmart Spain. Spain, though, on the attack right now, looking for this early opening.
Zappa's getting chucked down very low, very early on. Neptuno connecting with a lot of these orbs, and the Discord orb helping the damage get across the line here. You see Winghaven tried to follow it up. I don't know how well it went, but now Toxican's up on the high ground, so 1-for-1 trade. Both Zens are down. Taimou also falls. This is not good for the Finns at all.
No, it's absolutely great, though, for Spain. Bromas feasting on them right now, getting every kill he needs. They're already on the point. 1 tick heading their way, and it might be more. Toxican cutting Linkser right off at the pass, and this should be a very quick take indeed for Spain. Unbelievable coming out from the Spaniards. No, Finland has been in tough sorts. Taimou on the offensive fair, almost getting chunked and does Toxican there for the alley-oop, but they lose Harryhook, so that's not a bad trade here for Finland to open things out.
Yeah, 1-for-1. I mean, Finland obviously spawning very close here, but now this is getting a little bit worse here. Spain are playing very far forward. They're dropping down from this high ground. They're using Winghaven as a key distraction tool. and it's hard for Finland to deal with. They're suffering heavy casualties, and most of these Finnish players were actually the first people to design this defensive strategy. It's being used against them now. That aggressiveness coming out from Spain. They're looking for single players to isolate and remove. Winghaven already in the spawn door. This is just audacious play from Spain, pushing Finland back to whence they came. And again, Taimou's going to be sent back. The Dragon Blade from Toxic and Connects, it's traded out, but a 2-for-1 overall is still really good for Spain.
Down goes the Diva. Farewell, Zappis, and Spain. Not giving an inch, certainly not giving a mile. This has been ridiculous from Spain. Only 2 minutes remaining, and how crazy would it be if we saw back-to-back first-point holds?
Spain, I would have said they had another solid fight here, but they actually got Harryhook killed very late in that last fight. So it's going to be hard to have all 6 players here. They're going to go for it regardless. You can see Winghaven going straight on in, wastes no time, and now the fists are flying once again. Taimou's got a lot of space at the back of the payload, and the sound barriers are going to come out from both sides, but Bromas has found Fraggy.
The layered support ultimates are coming in, but it's a little bit late. Fraggy's already down. Now they throw in the Transcendence. Finland doubling it. A fight that they must win. So far, going mostly in their favor. They might be down to Winston, but they're keeping up the pressure. Spain, it's been good delay, and now they're actually pushing back a bit. Finland can't give up this room.
You're gonna love that fire in his belly. He's totally proven the critics wrong so far today. Taimou has a bit of a shield in his way. The bubble gets dropped down. Toxican's Dragon Blade's being now applied to the very squishy outer shells of Finland. Toxican finds Zuppe, and now Winghaven and Harryhook get involved. This is just a fantastic, aggressive defense. They're playing triple DPS defense so well. Let's see if he gets shut down, though. He needs to back away. Copy some damage here from this Winston. He wants to get a Winghaven's face, but Toxican, he gets baited out. Oh no! Finland is struggling again. Or potentially what could be their last push. They're losing players like flies.
Taimou was thinking for the attack visor, and all he saw was Winghaven right in his face, electrocuting him. Not good right now for the Finns. They will get one more attempt, Uber, but they're not going to have any time to position well.
Spain just farmed 3 ultimates in that last fight as well, or 2 in fact, as Bromas held his pulse bomb. There's a Trans and a Dragon Blade here. Dire straits for Finland here, and I don't think they've got the right paddle to get them out of this creek.
I don't think so at all. Spain right now in prime position to shut down Finland right here, right now. Taimou would have to have an absolutely crazy play right now to send over the edge. He has the visor, but here comes Toxicant to end it right now.
Yep, and the Transcendence to support Toxic to keep him alive. They didn't get to the payload in time. They were preempted. Spain knew.
Only a minute 30 remaining.
Harryhook definitely a man you need to be watching right now. He's got attack visor ready. That will be supported by the Transcendence of Neptuno. He's set up to succeed right now. He just needs to execute well, and now just wants to pressure Lynx around a little bit. He's found a little angle onto the back line, pressuring out the Diva as the Transcendence comes in.
Transcendence comes in here from Spain. They're looking to make this fight theirs. They're under disruption from the back via Fraggy, but they double down. The sound barrier coming in. Here comes the attack visor. Harry looking for the targets, but it's still very even.
Yep, trying to get to the back line. This is good. He's managed to circumvent the Diva of Zappis for the most part. Now he needs to turn around and deal with it. Neptuno's found one. Nice pulse rocket on towards Zuppe. He falls down. Harry trying to back away. Self-destruct on the card. He takes cover. No dramas there. Winghaven makes a pancake out of Kittle, and it will be Spain finally getting the momentum they were looking for. The fight win they needed and perhaps deserved here. They're going to be sailing towards his first checkpoint.
If you pressure Bromas, you create room into the back, but Zuppe's going to go down. Zenyatta, his counterpart, taking him down, and Spain just pushing the cart for free.
Zuppe got picked off from the low ground. That was incredible work from Neptuno to find him from being so low below him. Now we're going to the attack visor come through, and you can see this is going to force Spain away to a degree, but Harry doesn't care. Zappis gets desuited, and still Spain are rolling forward. Still they've got the momentum. Still Finland haven't been able to stop them.
Finland right now very much on the hot seat. That 2-fight margin, it's now 1. They lose the next fight, it's over, and they lose Zuppe. Bromas striking into the back. Spain well on their way. Bromas not done. The bloodlust is severe. The Transcendence is coming in, and Spain might be on the verge of sweeping Finland right here. They just need a little bit more.
Just a bit more, bit of stall on the point there as well. It's going to be challenged out. Zappis is just going to try and zoom around it as much as he can, but he's been discorded with the Dragon Blade. That's just pause for effect. A little bit of flashiness to finish it off in Spain. What is this? What is this?
I could not have imagined. Certainly not after yesterday.
And that's got to be, you know, not only to prove to everyone else, not only to vindicate themselves, but to prove to themselves that they're here for a reason. That they were selected as the best players from their country, and they are looking just the part right now.